Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
He don't want to fight a contender. He want to go right to
the belt.
So you know what that means? He's getting ready to retire.
Already?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. After he does that, he's going to retire.
Well, you have a point there because he has been talking about wanting to fight in a very famous Spanish arena that holds 80,000 people. He obviously said that on Joe Rogan.
Sitting here, if you had to put your money on it, what do you think is the headliner of UFC 317?
If I had to put my money on it, I think they convinced Tom Aspinall to fight Cyril Gane.
Okay,
I think if I had to put my money on it, I think that's the one that's being this far out. Like we're a couple weeks away, and
it's 2 months.
Yeah, we're 2 months out, and I think that they'll throw a number. Like Tom wants to fight, and he'll be like, "All right, I'll fight." And I think they'll throw a number at Cyril Gane. It won't be ideal for him, but they'll throw a number that he can't refuse, and he'll have to take it. And I think it makes more sense that way.
And I mean, it could be if John Jones just needs a little more convincing. Like Tom Aspinall hasn't headlined a UFC pay-per-view yet. He's been co-main event in like his 2 fights there. You know, you put him in that International Fight Week spot. He goes out there, maybe he beats Cyril in a more devastating fashion than John did, and then you get the mic saying, you know, I just headlined the biggest card of the year, International Fight Week, beat the guy's ass who, you know, better than you did. Come fight me.
Well, and that too. John is a chess player. You gotta think about this. He's a very intellectual chess player. And he's trying to collect as much information on Tom Aspinall as possible.
Exactly.
We haven't really seen him in a lot of tough spots. We don't know how he's going to respond to that. And I think John is probably waiting on that. And that's probably what John is looking for with Tom Aspinall. You know, give him a couple more fights, man. I want some more information before I say yes to this.
Whoever wins that fight is going to say that they deserve a title shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm number one. I get a title shot. You got Ian Gary saying he gets a title shot. You got Shavkat thinking he's getting a title shot. So it's going to be interesting to see how the next couple.
Is that bothering you at all, or I'm not even?
No, if I have to fight before the belt, like I've been saying, I don't care.
You don't care, right?
And hopefully it'll be me and Ian. If I don't get the next title shot, I'll like to fight Ian. We get the same manager, Lloyd. If Bilal, I think if Bilal goes and wins, there's a very good chance me and him are fighting. Like there's a storyline there.
Yeah, there is.
So I think that's if Bilal goes and does his job, like I think it's a very good chance I'm fighting for the belt.
That's one thing that's.
If Jack wins, like Islam could be moving up, things could get a little bit different there.
You.
So yeah, we'll see.
Don't forget when COVID hit. When COVID hit, football's done, baseball's done, basketball's done, hockey's done, table tennis. The only person, the only leader that we had that stepped forward was Dana. But I remind you that because he then recaptured 70% on his audience. We basically had we almost had an entire new audience, at least number-wise. So I only tell you, there's not a lot of people that know that they fought. Yeah. I'm kind of a historian on this sport, and I happen to know, but I even need to reminded that one of those fights was at 145, and I just bring to you, yeah, it's whatever people see last. And I know Adesanya and Pereira, just for example, but they think everybody's keeping track. No, they're not. It's whatever they saw last. Whoever whipped the other one's ass last. And I'll tell you what, if I put myself in that situation, I had to take a guy on 5 times, I'll let him have the first 4 if I can have the last one. The last one's the one that matters, and it matters that much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think yes. I think he needs to win the last one so that he truly takes ownership of the rivalry.
Yeah. Oh. Come off it easy. Don't come off it easy. Get me back on it. Get me back on it. Get me back on it. Quickly. Resume.
Let's go, Izzy. Nice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go, Iz. 2, 1, 2.
Yeah. Oh. He's got 90 seconds. Get ready for 90. He's got 90 seconds. He's got 90 seconds. He's got about 80. I thought we were going to do like arms or something.
Like if you said to me now, name me 6 UFC superstars, I couldn't do it. I could give you the ones that seem to keep losing quite a bit and then just come back. Do you know what I mean? But, but again, was that just a period with Khabib and Conor and like those kind of
As you said last week, it is cyclical, but look at how people reacted to the walkout on Saturday. They refuse to do that. They actually tell the fighters, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so to me, what drew me to the fight game was Tyson wearing all black with the towel and the boots. And what drew me to UFC was Chuck Liddell had shorts with, icicles on it, and Tito Ortiz had fire. Like, I like the characters. I like pro wrestling. And so when it feels like that, when it feels larger than life, I'm drawn to it. Even if it may not be undisputed title fight, but when it all feels the same and when the brand becomes bigger than the fighters and the fights, I feel like there's a problem.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, for me, in boxing, yes, Matchroom Boxing is a brand and Top Rank is a brand, but the brand is the fighters and they have their own individual brands.
Right.
And you want that to resonate with the fan base so that they understand that, and I always say to a fighter when we got to build their profile, I don't want you to be, fake. Like, be yourself, and it's up to us as the promoter to build you as a brand, because that's how the fan base tunes in. Yeah, I know Conor Benn, he's the destroyer. Eubank's the guy that walks around with his dad. AJ's the clean cut guy. Tyson Fury is just this character that's out. Like, they're the characters, and like you say, it's like WWE without the script. Right. Boxing sometimes. And I feel like UFC. The problem is with UFC is I always feel like they always want the brand to be bigger, their brand to be bigger than that of the fighter. And when a star like Conor McGregor comes around, everything changes. And I don't think they really like that.